Welcome to this round 8 men's Supa-Liga clash between Longobarda in the white and blue and Perth Pumas in the black, white and red. Going through the lineups today for the Perth Pumas, it's number 1 Andrei Ignachenko in net. Number 19 making his return to the side from injury, Amar Jahel. Number 7, Mac Miyakota. Number 10, Matthew Stephenson. Number 14, Tony Omilchuk. Number 21, Ben Konechny. And number 8, Johnny Pham. And for Longobarda, it's Nabil Iqbal wearing the number 6. Hezari Sharazan, the number 5. Abbas Atayi, the number 19. Ali Gandhi, the number 15. Bruno Di Gregorio, the number 20. Ali Al-Mahana, the number 11, Yusuf Berian, the number 2, Al-Hossa Chok, the number 9, and Carlo Vulpio in between the sticks, the number 1. So it will be a Perth Pumas kickoff. Tony Omilchuk lines up with Mac Miyakota, Johnny Pham, and Matthew Stephenson, Ignachenko in between the sticks. And for Longobarda is Carlo Vulpio leading the line with Yusuf Berian at the back, Sharazan and Chok in the wide positions. And up top today is Ali Al-Mahana as we get underway here. Pham, Stephenson, Mac Miyakota, the former Northern Hawk Mac Miyakota. He's played for the state team on multiple occasions. A very good and intelligent player indeed. But the Pumas are without a couple of big names. Rory Wilkinson after his 4-goal haul last weekend. Gordon Tiong, the captain. Omilchuk, who plays the majority of his futsal in the Supa-Liga B. But it's good to see him getting a call up to the first team. He's a decent young player, formerly of the Kingsway Kings. As we see Berian, he can't work anything of it. As that one restarts with Ignachenko, who plays it out to Miyakota. Miyakota gives it to Stephenson, who goes down the line for Omilchuk. Stephenson, Miyakota. Under pressure, but works the pass through to Pham, who loses out. And Berian, Sharazan, formerly of the Canning Ultra Tigers, Hezari Sharazan. He's been a great pickup for Longobarda. Very nifty, quick and agile player indeed. He picked up man of the match honours in the round 4 victory against Dandinos. As Miyakota on the ball now. He has Johnny Pham in support, the number 8, who plays it back to Miyakota. Stephenson. Still going, Matt Stephenson plays Omilchuk down the line. It's a chance for the Pumas. Omilchuk fires into the side netting. First real opportunity of the match, falling at the feet of the number 14. Chok, he's unmarked and he goes over the top looking for Berian, but that one's cut out. Omilchuk again now.
Yusuf, next up.
And Longobarda regain possession. Chok, Sharazan, Berian, back to Sharazan, who's driving at pace. Al-Mahana. That one trickles out of bounds.
Go in the middle, go in the middle. Ali, go a little bit closer there. Yeah, sit it.
As
Sit it tight, sit it tight.
Stephenson, Miyakota.
Yeah,
Miyakota now gives it to Stephenson, who plays it back to Miyakota. He gives it back to Stephenson. A slow tempo to the game so far. Through the middle, looking for the run of Omilchuk, but nothing doing. over the top. Put that one into the arms of Ignichenko. As Miyakota. Stephenson will receive again now. And a fun fact about Matt Stephenson, the number 10, he played his outdoor football for Supa-Liga in the first couple of seasons of the MPL. A very good player indeed. Played in the midfield alongside some of the great players of today's game in the outdoor division. As Johnny Pham loses out, but the ball's only as far as Perth Pumas from the side. Miyakota, Stephenson. Almahana, he's got no real options going forward. He's forced back to Iqbal. He gives it to Iqbal again.
Keep moving. Why that pass?
And
Easy on the side. Just easy.
Omulchuk making his way to the bench. Benjamin Konechny back on for his first minutes in the league this season. Benjamin Konechny has a lethal left foot. He is definitely one to look out for this match. I'm tipping him to find the back of the net at some stage, as he very may well now know he loses out to Almahana.
Be patient.
The rolling foul called in the end on Konechny. He was a little bit slow to react and pulled Almahana back. Nabil Iqbal standing over this one from distance, as he will look to test Ignichenko. In fact, Sharazan one-on-one with Johnny Pham and spins around him. It's a good save from Ignichenko, but a bit of magic from Hezari Sharazan. And Almahana. Iqbal. Almahana, Iqbal again. Sharazan out to Gandhi, who loses out to Stephenson. Ball down the line. And Volpio collects. Barian back on. Di Gregorio on. A long ball over the top as Amar Jahil checks in for his first minutes of the match, the number 19. He is... Wow, what a goal! Yusuf Barian. There it is. The number 2 for Longobarda, putting that one in the back of the net with a little flick on from Bruno Di Gregorio's pass, and they're happy to take the early lead there. As I was saying, Amar Jahil, regarded by many as one of the best players in the Supa-Liga. He finished in the top 5 with a golden boot last season and picked up man of the match a couple of times in important victories. But he's injured. He may not be on the top of his game at the moment. However, we will hope that he is able to prove us wrong. As Stephenson through to Chahel, who's looking lively, but Velpio collects. And it's Barian now. One-on-one with Miyakota, cuts inside him. And Stephenson's pass to Jahel, a loose one. Jahel sporting a fresh pair of purple Lunagatos. A very nice pair of shoes indeed. As Stephenson twists and turns. And again Stephenson. Miyakota. Stephenson again. Miyakota. Konechny. Jahel. Miyakota down the line. Stephenson, he can turn. Stephenson, Valpio is equal to it, and the first time he's called upon. The number 1 proves to be reliable. As Chok back on now. He's on the ball immediately. Shock. Great feet from him. He's gone down rather easily there, looking to draw a foul, and Albert Muyembe is not buying it. As Omilchuk back on, Stephenson to the bench. Miyakota slowing down the tempo. Omilchuk, he is dispossessed by Chok, who stays on his feet this time. Still going from Chok. Still going from Chok. Oh, what a goal. That would have been inside of the post and out. And a good save from Ignachenko after Berrian's strike was goal bound. And Alhosa Chok picking up a booking. I'm not sure why, perhaps for dissent. Longobarda with the narrow 1-goal advantage. However, they're looking good value for it. I think they've been on top of the Pumas in the early stages of the match. As Iqbal down the line, Di Gregorio. Chok down the line for Berrian, who looks to return to Chok. Slowed down by Miyakota. Konechny. Miyakota, Omilchuk back to Miyakota. Jahel one-on-one with Iqbal. Cuts inside but loses out. Berrian's away with it. Iqbal, he can't work a shot. And that one deflected behind. As Jahel Miyakota, who looks to feed Jahel down the line and does in a second attempt. Block behind. Johnny Pham back on now, the number 8. Johnny Pham, a maestro of the outdoor game, a former player of Wembley Downs, where he had success in the junior age groups, and he is an inaugural part of their B side. It's great to see him finding some minutes in the top flight. As Sharazan, Di Gregorio, Sharazan, can they make him pay? Not quite. And Omilchuk belts it away with a bit of aggression, the number 14. As Longobarda with a ball from the side. Chipped back to Chok, who plays Berrian, and Chok still going. He can't keep it in. Jan Alhosa Chok, the number 9. Ignachenko to Miyakota, who gives it to Amar Jahil. Omilchuk. Jahil, he's got Pham, who resets with his talisman, and he loses out there, Jahil. He's won the foul in the end, perhaps rather fortunately, but it's nice to see our man, the Eritrean, getting a bit of good fortune. Miyakota gives it away. He's got Chok at the back post, but Sharazan cannot find him. And given away by Miyakota. Chok, shot deflected. Sharazan, saved by Ignachenko. And the number 1 had to stay alert there. Jahel to the bench. Steph back on now. The number 10, big Matt Stephenson. He's represented Western Australia at the 2018 National Futsal Championships alongside teammates Kevin Pincelli and Gordon Tiong. It was a tournament that the West Australians performed well in, seeing exit in the semi-final at the hands of Queensland City, courtesy of some amazing players that are featured in the World Cup winning Australian under-20 side like Sam Lowry and Sam Lowry's the only one I can think of the top of my head. Josh Buxton, Jay Broughton. The others as Sharazan, who finds Al-Mahana down the line. Al-Mahana, he's taken Fam. But it's a poor ball inside, looking for the run of shot. And as this first half clock trickles down, 7 minutes to go, the Berrien goal proving to be decisive as Chuck makes way for Nabil Iqbal. Iqbal, the number 6. He's been a good addition to Longobarda this season. As Omil Chuck looking down the line, but can't quite find him. As Vulpio gives it away. Johnny Pham! But it's a great recovery save from Vulpio. It won't matter. Matthew Stephenson, the number 10, the top G, puts it away with the side foot. And the Pumas find themselves back on level pegging, as can be seen on the instant replay. Johnny Pham forcing the initial save out of Vulpio. And Matt Stephenson ain't going to miss from there. As Stephenson to Konechny, who fires Stephenson. He'll be hungry for his second. Omilchuk shoots from distance, and it's a powerful effort from Tony Omilchuk, who is one of the best youngsters in the league. Only 18 years of age, and is developed for a young man. He's got a good size about him. A venomous shot as he stands over the ball now. Konechny, ball through to Stephenson, and Stephenson loses his footing. Longobarda are away with it. Can they work it? Al-Mahana, he had to release Sharazan. He'll be spewing when he sees that one back. Sharazan's pace on the overlap is unmatched. But the Pumas live to die another day as Konechny resets with Omilchuk, who plays it for Johnny Pham. Omilchuk again, and it's a poor pass from Tony Omilchuk. Ben Konechny not on the same wavelength as the number 14. Di Gregorio, great ball out wide to Iqbal. And Di Gregorio wants it in the middle again. He rotates out and he cuts inside Di Gregorio, who gives it back to Iqbal. Gandhi, Di Gregorio twists and turns and gets beyond Konechny, and they'll have a corner for their efforts there, Longobarda. Di Gregorio, back heel, Iqbal, Gandhi, and it's a good save from Ignichenko, denying Longobarda a second goal. Di Gregorio under pressure, but releases Gandhi, who's got Iqbal. Iqbal forced back to Sharazan, who uses some quick feet to get it back to Iqbal. Di Gregorio, and that one to touch, almost hitting the commentary box. Bruno Di Gregorio, a clearance more than a pass. As Ben Konechny on the near side, Pham, Omilchuk, Stephenson, Omilchuk, through the middle for Pham, who's looked lively. He twists and turns and gives it back to Omilchuk. Pham body feints and then plays back to Stephenson. Pham, Stephenson. Pham looks to return to Stephenson, but that one is put into touch for a Pumas ball down the line, and it looked like it took a touch on the way through from a Longobarda player. Poor corner early from Stephenson, and Longo with a chance to attack. Sharazan but it's cleared away by Ignacenko, who was alert to come off his line. The number one has played very well so far. As we see the goal scorer, Yusuf Berian, come on now, the number two. He links up with D. Gregorio as Iqbal. D. Gregorio again gives it away to Konechny, but the number 21's not able to make anything of it. As Jan Chok now. Al Mahana back on now, the number 11. Mahana. Chok. Berian through the middle, but a handball called, and as Pumas look to be on the attack, the play was cut out. And Berian, a free kick just inside the halfway line. One goal left in the half, perhaps, you think. Who will it be? A Stephenson. Ball over the top. And that one can't find Miyakota, but didn't take a touch on the way through from the Longobarda defender either. Berian. Ball through the middle. Almahana. He gets double teamed and Konechny cuts it out. As Almahana, Gandhi, headed clear by Konechny. That one in touch for Longobarda. Miyakota's won it back. Mac Miyakota. He loses footing and Omuchak Jahel. Konechny in the fixo roll. Jahel, this is his territory. Can he get beyond Almahana? Almahana defends well on the Eritrean, and that one trickles out in the end. 1 minute left now. As Miyakota, Konechny, given away now. A chance for Longobarda. Chok, he'll try to draw a foul if he can. Can't get beyond Miyakota, however the foul has been called. Jan Chok brought down 10 metres out from goal. A chance for them to test Ignacenko on another occasion. In fact, they played off in the end. Berian, Chok, cleared away by Konechny. Berian, can he get a shot off? He does. Ignacenko's equal to it. And no one there on the follow-up. Almahana now, Chok, as the seconds trickle down. Almahana cuts inside. Berian, toe poke. Jahil's away with it. He looks to play Omuchak through, but I think it's going to be all she wrote for the first half, folks. 13 left on the clock. In fact, 10 seconds left on the clock. Ball through the middle. Miyakota will cut that one out rather easily. Konechny can't get on the end of that one. Hands on deck now for the Pumas. They've just got to see the last 5 seconds out. Vulpio goes long, but Miyakota will cut it out with ease, and that's the first half whistle. A 1-1, scores a level. We'll just have to restart play. And there the whistle goes. Scores a level at 1-1. Matt Stephenson with the goal for the Perth Pumas. Yusuf Berian scoring for Longobarda. And an end-to-end game we've got on our hands. Two sides in desperate need to pick up a win, or else they will be in danger of not making the top 4 come August. Both sides missing a couple of players. John Bocolo, the big out for Longobarda, with Gordon Tiong out for the Perth Pumas. What do you think of the game so far, Tom? You've been watching.
Pretty even. Even chances on both sides. You know, Longobarda have been looking quite dangerous. They've got a couple of good players that have some good shots on them. It's just unfortunate that it was an error passing out the back there that led to the Pumas equalising. But, you know, credit to the Pumas for pressing that high, forcing the error. Hopefully, it'll be a good second half. Yeah. What about you, John? What do you think of the game, mate?
Well, I think Longobarda are on the front foot, only just. I think they've looked good on the counter. That's not to say that Perth Pumas haven't had their chances, but they haven't really worked Volpio much. Ignichenko's had to make numerous saves.
He's been alert. He's been keeping them in it.
The figures of Di Gregorio and Barrian in particular looking threatening for Longobarda. Sharazan as well. For Pumas going forward, Jahil, you can tell he's injured. I think Stephenson's their best outlet. Thought Johnny Phams looked good though. He's been lively. It's good to see him make the step up, and as we will get play restarted here. As it looks like it will be Jahel, Miakara, Johnny Pham and Stephenson lining up for Pumas, with Gandhi, Barayan, Sharazan and Iqbal lining up for Longo. Barayan, Iqbal, Sharazan, ball through. Sharazan, all very nearly from Hezari. Sharazan, the number 5. He's got something about him that you like, as he put that one narrowly wide to finish off the move. Stephenson. Down the line for Jahel. A loose pass from him. Sharazan. Iqbal. Sharazan. Iqbal controlling play at the back for Longobarda. Through the middle, and it's a good one. Gandhi, can you turn? Not quite. As Miakara plays it to Stephenson, who gives it out wide to Pham. Stephenson. Ball down the line for Jahel. Stephenson again. Miakara. Stephenson. Jahel. Stephenson. Jahel. And his pass blocked away by Iqbal. And Jahel on the ball again now. This time Pumas from the side. Miakara. He's got Pham in support. He chooses to go to Stephenson instead, who is playing the target role quite well so far and wins the ball for his side. Jahel. Miakara, toe poke. That one blocked behind. As Miakara. And that one didn't miss by much, Mac Miakara. Almost forced fingertips from Vulpio, who drops it at the feet of Sharazan. Ball over the top, and it's a good one from Barrian. Sharazan twists and turns. And it's a push from Johnny Pham, 2 hands in the back. And Sharazan will stand over this one. In fact, no, it will be Barrian. Iqbal can line it up with the left foot, perhaps. Barrian goes for the toe poke. Jahel's away with it if they can find him. As Fam. Jahel lets it run. Amar Jahel for the Pumas. There it is. Amar Jahel. What a guy. The Eritrean with an amazing finish into the corner. What a guy. The ball through the middle. He let it run through his legs and finished with a plumb into the corner. And he gives the Pumas the lead, maybe slightly against the runner play. And Chock now for Longobarda. Gandhi. Berryan. Ball through the middle for Gandhi. Sharazan at the back post. And he's hit the outside of the woodwork. It's Jahal. Checks to the bench. We're joined by the goal scorer, Amar Jahil. Now, Amar, you've come back from injury, your first game back. How does it feel to get on the score sheet with a great goal, I must state, and give your side the lead?
It feels good. That's what you want to do in the games, get your team goals. And yeah, we'll just keep it up and score more goals and win the game. Like Tony's about to score now. Maybe not.
And I agree with what Jahel says. If anyone's going to score, it's going to be him. As Chock gives it to Di Gregorio, who plays it to Al Mahana. Chock again. Sharazan. Di Gregorio. Chock up at target. Can he turn? And it's a push on Johnny Pham, 2 hands in the back. Al Josa Chock. As Omo Chock will restart here. The Pumas hold a narrow advantage. As Stephenson, Omo Chock looks down the line a bit. Chock cuts out well. Chock gives it to Miyakara, who only as far as Stephenson. And Miyakara again now. Ball over the top. Chock. Good block from Pham. And Miyakara. Chock looking for Miyakara at the back post, but the line beats him to it as Vulpio will restart. He gives it to Chock. He plays it out to Sharazan. Di Gregorio, first time ball, the handball not called. And Chock still going. But he runs out of real estate. Jahel back on now. Konechny on. Di Gregorio. And Sharazan looks to take on Konechny, but the number 21 stands tall. It's Al Mahana down the line. But it's cleaned up by Miyakara, who's done well. Al Mahana still going. Can't turn Miyakara. That one behind for a goal kick. As Konechny plays Chock, who loses out. They look for Konechny in the end. And Chock back to Miyakara. And Miyakara gives it to Jahel. It's a loose pass, but Jahel has done well there with a around the corner. He's won the foul for his side. Johnny Pham back on now. Chock comes to the bench. And 12 minutes to go in this clash. The Pumas are looking to slow the game down, hold possession. A third would be ideal, but not necessarily needed, as Konechny, he loses out, and Chuck picks it up on the far side. Di Gregorio, Iqbal, Pham cuts it out. Chuck down the line. Almahana, he cuts inside. Almahana, and he pulls the trigger with the left foot, but that one can't find the back of the net. And it looks like Longobarda are going to rue these missed opportunities. They've had plenty of them, but they can't put it away, either missing the target or Ignichenko's heroics in goals keeping it out. As Jahel now. Miyakota, the game being played at a walking pace. Jahel will look to quicken things up. He goes back to Miyakota, who looks over the top for Jahel, but that one falls kindly to Ignichenko, who unleashes Jahel over the top, who brings it down, but he can only hit the side netting there on Jahel. A good little move to work the chance, however. It's never going to be an easy one. As Di Gregorio, he has Iqbal, who plays it back to Di Gregorio down the line. And once again, possession with Longo. Almahana, Iqbal, shot. Di Gregorio, shot from range. No handball called. A flick forward, and it's a high foot from Johnny Pham, an indirect free kick for Longobarda. Within range, that's for sure. Barry back on now. Di Gregorio comes to the bench, and it looks like it'll be Jan Chok standing over this one. The number 9 with a trusty right boot. Can he reduce the deficit? And that one blocked away as Chok spins. Saved by Ignichenko. However, it's been called for a Pumas ball. Konechny off, Stephenson back on. As Jahel now. Down the line, Jahel skips past Chok, looking for the back post. But it's cut out by Barryan. And Stephenson once again looking for the back post, but nothing doing. And a ball out on the far side for the Pumas. Miyakota through the middle to Stephenson. Can he turn? Out to Jahel. Miyakota, Pham, poor ball to Stephenson. Jahal's going to intercept it, but he didn't get enough on it, the number 19. He'll have would have done better there. A big opportunity to extend the Pumas lead out to 2 as the Pumas sit half court. Longobarda will look to play around them. Gandhi, Sharazan, still going. Sharazan looking for the ball through, but can't quite make anything of it. As Jahel now. You can't keep that one in.
As we have Longobarda on the ball here. Sharazam, he plays to Berrien. He holds the ball up and plays the through ball to the top to Sharazan. There's a toe poke, and it is the Perth Pumas ball. He restarts with Miyakota. Plays to Jahel. Plays it back to Miyakota, who plays the long ball over the top. Unfortunately, couldn't find the target. Restarts of Longobarda. Bruno Di Gregorio brings it up. Plays the ball. A fantastic turn there by Yusuf Berrien. Unfortunately, Sharazan scuffed the shot. It was a very good turn there, beating his man. Got into a dangerous position there. If they keep this up, Longobarda will get another goal. Stephenson on the drive. Snap shot from behind over the crossbar. He restarts from Carlo Vulpio. Bruno Di Gregorio. He wants that diagonal ball through, but the Pumas eventually shut it down. Good defending from them. Longobarda retained possession. Here we have Sharazan. Looks for the shot. Well blocked by Mia Cotter. Bruno Di Gregorio brings it up again. The diagonal ball slicing through the middle. Well read by Johnny Pham. Here it is, Chalk. Oh, what a save from Ignachenko. Smacked in the chest there. Berrien with the ball now. He plays to Bruno Di Gregorio. Chip through. Straight to the hands of Ignachenko. Mia Cotter resets. Plays to Omulchuk. Drives through the middle there. Plays the ball to the far post. Amar Jahel. Well saved by Carlo Vulpio. A fine stop indeed. Ball to the far post. Mia Cotter on the rebound. Restarts of Longobarda now. Pumas still ahead. Almost 6 minutes left. Bruno Di Gregorio again. Plays to Yusuf Berrien. Fantastic chip ball and first time shot from Sharazan.
As Ignachenko to restart here. He's got Pham at his feet, who holds the ball up before playing to Omulchuk. Is intercepted. Pham comes in with the second effort, and now Jahel's away. He's triple teamed Amar Jahel, but he's still going somehow. And Chuck uses his body well to keep that one from becoming any more problematic. As a ball through from Al Mahana. Johnny Pham. Al Mahana almost wins it back, but Ignachenko collects a ball over the top, and that one headed away.
And a timeout.
And a timeout called by the Perth Pumas. They're going to look to consolidate their lead. It's been a good game so far, Tom.
Yes, it has.
Very close indeed. Scores at 2-1. Only 4 minutes remaining. The referee is doing a great job officiating the match so far.
He is indeed.
And I think it honestly could go either way. You'd assume that Longobarda may pull out the fifth man.
They're definitely still in it.
They've done it previous weeks when they've been losing, and
very successful with it.
They're definitely still in it, that's for sure. Buccolo, who usually plays fly keeper, obviously absent, but they've got the caliber of Di Gregorio, the caliber of Berrien, Chalk, who are more than capable of doing so.
Yes, indeed.
As play will look to get restarted here. It'll be Mia Cotter, Stephenson, Konechny, and Omulchuk for the Pumas. For Longobarda, it's Al Mahana, Berrien, Shock, and Di Gregorio. As Konechny is standing over it now. Omulchuk. Venomous effort from Tony Omulchuk. Couldn't find the target on that occasion. Is Vulpio off now. Sharazan on. 5 against 4. All hands on deck now for the Perth Pumas. Longobarda with the power play, which has proved to be effective in weeks past. And they've worked it into the corner. Chalk, Sharazan, Di Gregorio, Sharazan again, Di Gregorio, Berrien. Di Gregorio into the corner, down the line, Al Mahana.
Whoa.
No one there to tap it in at the back post.
Benny Konechny. Great defending.
Konechny clears. Sharazan cuts in. Di Gregorio back to Sharazan into the corner. Shock across the face of goal. And Niknachenko got enough on it. Sharazan. Di Gregorio back to Sharazan. Di Gregorio. Berryon. Di Gregorio. Sharazan again. And they're working the ball nice and quickly. Longobarda ball looking for Chock at the back post, but they weren't on the same wavelength there. Konechny off. Jehel back on. Vulpio back on the cusp of stop clock territory. 3.5 minutes left to play as a ball through the middle. However, nothing doing. Vulpio off. Sharazan back on. Longobarda persists with the fifth man as Di Gregorio into the corner and looks up the line, but cleared away in the end. Sharazan, Di Gregorio, Sharazan, Di Gregorio. Sharazan again. He's worked it to Chock. He squared it, but Ignachenko, his shot. Can't keep it on target. Andrei Ignachenko. But it was a gallant effort from the number one, who's played very well. Pumas dropped her halfway. Di Gregorio brings the ball up. Berryon, toe poke, only out as far as Sharazan. Jehel, he's intercepted it. Can he get there first? Di Gregorio does well and puts it away. And Di Gregorio using a little bit of experience to deny Jehel the brace.
Yes, indeed.
But Amar Jehel with a bit of smart anticipation to latch onto that one. Omelchuk. He shoots, and that one fizzing past the back post. No one there to tap it in. Vulpio back off. And we're into stop clock territory now. As Mirkota's won it back. Jehel to seal the game. Di Gregorio has cut it out. He flicks it out to Chock, who's on the attack now. Chock looks to get beyond Stephenson. Stephenson defends well as Di Gregorio. Berryon, ball through, no one there to tap it in. And Jehel looking to shoot, but he is pushed off balance. Nothing called. And it looks like Jehel's picked up an injury, very unfortunate for the number 19. He may have unsettled a previous niggle. It's obviously his first game back, and he looks to be in a heap of pain. Amar Jehel, feel really bad for him. We would have loved to have seen him back in full flight, but it looks like he may sit the next few weeks out. What are your thoughts on that, Tom? It's not good to see, is it?
No, hopefully the Pumas can hold on here. Unfortunately, having Jehel come off with a nasty injury. I hope he's okay and he'll be back next game, but it doesn't look like he's going to participate in the last minute of the game. As we restart with play here, Pumas not in any rush to give the ball away right now. They try and hold on as much as they can. They're playing very smart. They've been closed down by Longobarda now. Terrifically closed down. Some good feet from Longobarda. They win themselves the ball.
And the ball out from the side. Longobarda unhappy. They think the ball went out. Berryon throws his hands up at the referee. Omelchuk. All the way back to Stephenson, and they're trying to run the seconds off the clock, but Berryon has won it back. Iqbal. Al Mahana showing. He gets it. And fifth man is on now. Sharazan. Vulpio makes way for him. Mirkota. It's a good challenge. And 45 seconds left on the clock. One last roll of the dice for Longo. And Berryon fires that one to the back post. Al Mahana can't get anything on the end of it. Vulpio tells Sharazan to stay on. They got to persist with a high press to win the ball back. And it pays dividends. Di Gregorio, Berryon, He's got beyond Miyakota. However, that's going in.
what a
Matt
goal.
Stephenson with a captain's effort. What a goal from Matt Stephenson. The number 10 sealing his double. And as you can see, he's put that one into the empty net. What a finish from Matt Stephenson, the top G himself.
And a timeout is being called.
And with 27 seconds left on the clock, it's probably going to be too late for Longobarda. They put up a gallant effort, but that is one of the risks you take when you play fifth man. Obviously, Berrien getting beyond Miyakota, but a heavy touch falling right into the feet of Matt Stephenson. And a player of that caliber is not going to make any mistake with the finish. He kept his ball on target the whole way through. Play about to get restarted here. 1, 2, 3, Longo the call. Sharazan will start the half instead of, will start the play instead of Vulpio. It's fifth man from the get-go. The Pumas would have to do something terribly wrong to lose it from here. As Di Gregorio. Berrien, can he cut inside? Di Gregorio. That one's been given away. And Omulchuk now. That one sails wide from the number 14. And as the seconds trickle out, under 10 left on the clock now. Berrien, Sharazan. Can they work one last chance perhaps? Berrien, Sharazan. The final whistle goes, and it's a 3-1 victory for the Perth Pumas. Matthew Stephenson picking up a double, and Amarju here scoring a single for his side. For Longobarda, they did score the first goal of the match through Yusuf Berrien. However, it wasn't enough for them tonight. They go down to Pumas, and that's all the live action we have for the weekend done. We'll be back from next Friday night, 7:30, with the Men's Supa-Liga A. My name is John Goodlich, and I'm joined with Tom Robles. We will see you next week.